And if this thing snaps or anything fails, this is gonna freaking hurt. All right, first we need some farm fresh eggs. There's one there. They got them laying everywhere. So we're gonna grab about 6 eggs or so for breakfast in the morning. Yeah, that's right, I'm taking your guys' eggs. And of course we need some firewood. So we're gonna load up plenty of firewood. It's gonna dip down to about just below 50 tonight. Not terribly cold, but cold enough that we can have a fire. It's gonna feel really, really good. Plus, I got a big old steak that we're gonna be cooking tonight on the fire. So, gotta have the firewood. What is going on? We are back out in the middle of the woods, and I am ready to do some camping. That's right, we're doing an overnight camp tonight in the trees. Now, I just got a little bit farther to go down this big old hill, and I think I have some trees set up down there. Yeah, that's right, we're gonna do some hammock camping, but not your average hammock, not your camping hammock. I got something way different. It's pretty crazy. So it'll be the first time ever setting it up. We're gonna get on down there, get this thing going. So I'll see you at camp and I'll show you what I got. Holy cow, I actually thought we were going over. I thought we were rolling over on our side that time. That was a steep one. All right, we have made it to our destination, and inside this box, we have a lot of stuff. But in this bag, we have a triangle hammock. That is right, a triangle hammock. I have never set this thing up before. I got it for last Father's Day, birthday. I can't even remember. My family got it for me. That'll be something fun, and I'm sure it's gonna be. But we've got straps galore. We got little basket hangers from underneath, and we got the actual hammock itself. This thing is massive. It is like 13 feet from point to point and then point to point. So this thing's gonna stretch out huge. That's why I had to come down to this area where I think I'm gonna have the best bet. 3 honking trees spread out, somewhat of a triangle. I don't know. We'll see if this works. All right, so I've actually been to this location before, camped out here during the thunderstorm in my hammock. That was like 3-4 months ago. At that point in time, I did have this triangle hammock. I just wasn't ready to use it. But when I was out here, I kind of was scoping out the land, and actually this was one of the best spots, I think, for my triangle hammock. It sits down between these two like giant hills, kind of a ravine that runs down. So we got that monster tree there. We've got that not so monster tree there, but I think it's gonna work. And we got that one right there. So it is somewhat of a triangle. I think this is gonna work pretty darn good, but like I said, never set this up. We're gonna give it a try right now. All right, first strap right here, I do believe. By far the most difficult one here. Man, I don't know. I don't have a bug net, and I can already hear the bugs buzzing all over. So this could be an interesting night tonight. All right, and number 3. Now you can kind of see the general idea where this thing's gonna be hanging at. I think you can see all 3 straps now. Definitely not gonna be the cleanest of triangles, but I think it's gonna work. All right, we got all the straps up. Just wanted to show you next what we did. We took and attached the ratchet to the straps itself, and then there's a carabiner on the end of that. So next thing is lay out the hammock, get this thing strung up, see if we can get it in the form of a triangle, get it tightened up, and see if it holds me. All right, and now for the hammock itself. Not really sure if there is a top or bottom. Looks like there is a strap running down from each end. I would imagine that goes on the bottom side for support. So we will start my shortest end right here. One down. Oh, that's pretty cool. Uh-oh, I don't think I'm gonna have enough. Yeah, these trees are too far apart. This is good here. This one's good, really good right here. I'll be able to hook this one up. That tree's too far away. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drive my side by side right there, basically where my camera's at. And I can attach the last strap to the side by side. That'll give it perfect, because this is gonna be perfect right here. Across here, one over there. Then I can align the side by side, help really create a perfect triangle. That's what we're gonna do next. I'm gonna pull this out of the way, back that side by side up. Give that a whirl. All right, so we have one side attached. Let's go ahead and get the second side up and attached. Okay, that might work. That just might work a little better right there. Ooh, this is gonna be tall. Might be kind of nice. I can use the side by side. Actually get in it. All right, so I think I have it figured out. This middle bar support right here looks like it's going to be just about the right angle. Let's see if this works for us. Ooh, I think that's going to look pretty darn nice. Holy cow. I mean, it's literally 6 foot tall. Over here, it's clearing 7.5 feet. I just can't tell. The ground is so uneven right now. Can't tell if it's level, what I'm looking at here. All right, we have the hammock up, and it is tall. Unfortunately, that tree, it's in the side of that hill, so I cannot go very much lower with the strap itself. So it kind of forces me to put everything else up fairly high, but this is nuts. Now my only other concern now is I need to get up there. I think what I can do is maybe jump on top of the side by side and then sit up on that corner right there and like roll backwards, something like that. So wish me luck. I'm gonna try to get up there right now. All right. Now, one thing I wasn't sure of is like how tight to make this thing, but I mean, the ratchet doesn't have much more give to it. Man, I think I throw my legs over this and I just lay back. I should be on it. And if this thing snaps or anything fails, this is gonna freaking hurt so bad. Oh man. Ooh, this is scary. Probably should have set this up somewhere else the first time. Gosh. I'll pull my knife out. Last thing I'm gonna do is dig a hole into this thing. Oh man, please don't fall on my head. Things are stretching. They're making weird noises. Oh, I'm on it. I'm on it. Oh. Okay, I'm really no longer 6 feet from the ground, that's for sure. Wow, this is so comfortable. So I'm about 4 feet. I mean, it's stretched quite a bit. And I might be able to pull the ratchets a little bit more if I wanted to, but... And I think these are meant to be 3-person kind of hammocks, so each person would lay in their own corner, and that's what that extra strap is, kind of lay in there. But I don't know, I felt that on my back as I was laying back, and I didn't really like that. But sitting here in the middle like this is not too bad at all. Okay. Still sketchy though. I just cannot. Oh man, I'm in the dead center now. This is nice. This is so cool. I can actually picture, I mean, I can get a kid over here, get a kid over here. I could scoot over, I get another kid on that side. I mean, we can get four of us on here. 5 eventually once the little one's a little bit bigger. But they would love this. I would obviously put it closer to the ground. All right, let's see what I can do here. I mean, I would imagine I can like just go over to the side. I mean, if this is lower, I'd be getting on and off on any edge. This is just so weird. God, things are snapping, making weird noises. Kind of have to just like jump for joy, I guess. Oh! It's a little stretch. I wonder now if I can put a little extra tension on some of these. All right, I think about here is a good spot for a fire. I gotta get it going. Sun's already going down, and I've got a steak to cook tonight for supper. All right, let's get cutting some wood up. Got this monster right here. All right, we got the fire rolling quite nicely. We got a sweet potato. We will go ahead and get cut up for supper. All right, sweet potato. All right, sweet potatoes are pretty much done. At least as done as I want them to be, because I am getting hungry for some steak. A couple of these are a little crispy, but that's okay. All part of camping. All right, here we go. Woo, listen to that sizzle. There we go. A little salt and pepper. Toss these all in around it for now. Just keep them going. There we go. Look at that. It looks pretty darn good. I do say so myself. Look at that. Nice and pink on the middle. Super tender. That is good. That's what I've been waiting for. All right, like I said in the past, you don't need to see me eat all of my food, so I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my supper. Well, hopefully the fire starts going. I had to kick all the coals to one side because that skillet was getting way too hot. I needed it to cool down a little bit because that steak was cooking way too fast. So pulled all the coals back, threw some more firewood in there. It's smoking good. It's gonna take back off again for sure, but I'm gonna enjoy this, enjoy the last little bit of sun we got going on. Well, guys, we'll see you in a few. And hello. skin smoother. Oh. There we go. We only got, and the sun's set, so we've probably got about another hour worth of daylight. Wind is pushing the smoke from the fire kind of towards me, so I think that's gonna be about perfect to help maybe just smoke out some of them bugs during the night. I'll have to stoke it up and let her go. Haven't brought you all up here yet, so I figured I'd bring the camera on top of the hammock for a little bit. As you can see, the fire, it looks like it's underneath me, but it's actually ways out. So we are perfectly safe, but yeah, this is it. Giant 13-foot hammock. It is working pretty nice. Like I said, the kids are going to get a kick out of this for sure. Got to get it set up for those guys. We'll bring them out camping sometime in this thing. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, guys, it is getting dark now. Barely see. I don't even know if you can see me from there, but fire is roaring. Starting to cool down nicely. Bugs are pretty much gone. They're very minimal, if anything. So I'm going to call it a night, and I will see you guys in the morning for some coffee and breakfast. Good morning. I'm still hanging. It did not fall on me last night, so. Oh, I had some coyotes out, some owls, a lot of noise last night, but I slept pretty good. I'm gonna go start the fire back up, and we're gonna get some breakfast cooking. So one thing I did not bring with me was a coat of any sort or a jacket. It's actually pretty darn chilly. This fire's gonna feel pretty good. All right, fire's going good behind me. Time to warm up some water for some coffee. All right, I think our water is now warm. All right, now for the skillet. Get that heated up, and I have some deer venison breakfast sausage and some eggs. All right. Cheers. There you go, venison breakfast sausage in the skillet. Now, I noticed last night the hammock did stretch in the center a little bit. Now the edges stayed nice and tight, but it did sag in the middle, but it didn't create any uncomfortable situations. I slept pretty darn well. I mean, like I said, the coyotes and the owls is what really kept me up, but yeah. Well, maybe the edges, there's a little flex to this. I might be able to pull it tight with my ratchets a little bit more, but it is fabric. It's going to stretch, so that's probably all part of it. So, but I think the sausage is pretty much ready to go. I'm going to grab some eggs, get those dumped in there, and get this breakfast going. There we go. Whew, that's good. All right, I think this is completely cooked. I don't have a bowl. Normally I throw all my eggs into a bowl, mix them all up a little bit, but I'm just gonna dump these straight into here. We'll just make do with what we got going on. All right. All right, I believe it is about done. Oh yeah, look at that. It's like a little skillet going on. So the venison breakfast sausage, it's like it's a maple sausage, so it tastes like maple syrup, so it's almost like eating like pancake syrup. And the kids love it too. All right, y'all. Breakfast is done. The sun is coming up. It's looking beautiful. Last of the fire is getting burned down. It's time to take down the old hammock. So last but not least, the old anchor, side-by-side anchor. Luckily, I wasn't backpacking in. Otherwise, that probably would have sucked trying to find a completely new set of trees to hang this thing from. I'm able to get some longer straps. I think maybe do that. Maybe get like 12 footers, or maybe 15s. Maybe give me a little bit more reach just in case, because it will be fun to backpack in some time. And not have to pull the side by side or drive the side by side in. Maybe this winter it'd be kind of neat. Get throw everything into a poke sled, bring it out, some winter camping with a giant triangle. That would be a lot of fun. So yeah, got to do a little more research, figure out what I need to do. Maybe lay this thing out sometime, figure out exactly how long this is and how long the straps reach. And I have to take into account the trees, because obviously that tree is huge. The diameter of that is like twice as much as any of the other ones I was trying to use. So it took up a lot more of the strap, which then did not leave me enough to pull the distance I needed to. So that was one of the problems right there. All right, and just like that, we are done packing. We're all ready to go. Hit the trail on out of here. Got some coffee for the trip on the way out. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. We'll see you next time. Later.